looking for love in all the wrong places. God said, I am the one that's going to love you. I'm the one that's going to come to you in the midnight hours. I'm the one that holds you. I'm the one that holds you up. So you all need to keep your eyes on him. And keep your bodies holy. Holy. Hold tight to what God has given you, because this is a temple. This is where God resides at. And you don't want your temple to be defiled. You don't want it to be messed up. You don't want it to be dirty. You want to be clean. So if I just hold on and trust God with everything that you do in your life, and you will live a long, prosperous life. I promise you that. Amen. God is an awesome God. And if y'all just trust him and let him love you, because I know it's hard when you don't have your father present at home. I went through that. But I had to learn that God said, I chastise those that I love. That I kept looking at God with this book open. The book open, and then I kept seeing that there's an angel that's writing in that book. And she just keep writing and just keep writing. And then all of a sudden, I said, when did this book close? It closes on you when you leave this world. So you don't want your life abrupted early. Come on. And that book closed on you. Because once it closed, you can't do nothing. And if you're hell bound, that's where you're going to go. And there's not but two places. That's heaven or hell that we're bound to. So people think we're going somewhere else, they'll lie, the truth ain't in them. And there are two places, you either go to heaven or hell. And I want to try to get to heaven, because that's where peace is. That's where joy is. That's where happiness is. But allow God to minister to you and hold tight to your goodness. And then he goes on to say, do not deceive yourselves. If any one of you thinks he is wise, but the standards of this age, he should become a fool, so that he may become wise. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness in God's sight. As it is written, he catches the wise in their craftiness, and again the Lord knows the thoughts of the wise are futile. See, God knows everything about us. He knew us before we was even formed in our mother's womb. So we can't pretend or play with God. We're only fooling ourselves. But he's saying, if you want to deal with what's out here in this world, he said it's foolish. These things, they're not, you got to try the spirit by the spirit. And what he's saying is that we got to get in a place where we trust God with everything in our lives. Because what these people are doing out here is just materialistic things. They're praising God. They're not looking at God for this stuff. They're looking at the stuff. And God is saying, you got to keep your eyes on the prize, which is me. Because see, all this stuff, when we leave here, it's going to stay here. We don't see no house or no cars in the grave. We don't see none of that going behind the man at the funeral home. Only thing you see is your body going in that ground. And then that spirit already lifted up. Only thing going is that dirt. So we got to be careful with what we put in God's place. We got to be very careful. Because God is saying that I am everything that you need. Everything that you need. And then once you seek him, you won't even care about all this other stuff. You know, I used to think, I work hard, I get this, I get that. All that stuff just sitting looking at me. And it's not worth the hill of beans. It really not. We buy all these clothes get old, they go out of style, they come back in style. And if we knew better, we'll save what we had and then try to wear them again, because they just changed the fad. You know, that y'all think bell bottoms and all that stuff was out. They had them in my day. They had them before my day. Nothing's new under the sun. All these afros, we wore them too. See, so nothing new under the sun. But, you know, we get so caught up in materialistic things. But we got to get to a place where God is saying that you got to trust me. And trust me with your life. Trust me when you can't see what's going on. Everything hell all around me. I still got to keep my eyes on him. I got to trust him when I don't see no other way out. I still going to hold on to God. Hold on to that blood-stained banner. Hold on to the one that's going to sustain me. That's what God is calling us this day. Then he says, he knows the thought of the wise and futile. So then no more boasting about men. All things are yours, whether Paul or Apollos or Cephas or the world or life or death or present or the future, all are yours. And you are of Christ, and Christ is of God. So you all know we got to follow God. That's what he's telling us. In this hour, we got to just trust him and follow Christ, because Christ is at the head. I don't know, because Christ is going to be the one that's going to be able to let you in the door. Come on. You ain't gonna be able to get to heaven unless you go through Jesus Christ.
Come on now.
So they can preach anything else. They can talk about God or whatever else, but you got to go through Jesus Christ before you can get through the door. So that pearly gate, you got to know, you got to seek Jesus.
Amen.
God is awesome. And then again, he says, we got